How do you handle parking a Tesla, especially with its size?
The size, I'd say it's makes it really easy because the Model 3 is a very short car and
Okay.
it's pretty low, so I can fit into parking spots super easily, and I have a huge backup camera.
Nice.
Makes everything so easy, and it actually tells me with the sensors how many inches away I am from like a wall or a pillar, anything like that. That just makes it easier than ever.
Okay.
Definitely backing in is just...
Do you back in more than you pull in?
Yes.
Okay.
I almost exclusively back in because of the big backup camera.
All right. And I notice a lot of young drivers, adults and teens, they just don't feel comfortable parking. They just don't back in. Hey, if you're just joining in, we got my former student here, and we're talking about a Tesla, what it's like to drive, beginning drivers, safety, range. There's that electric Hummer over there looking like a beast. So I was talking to an engineer, one of my students, and they said we're about 10 years out from really adopting EVs in our state. Do you find that's true, not true? What is your comment on that?
I would say that's true because you have the winter, the batteries just not getting as good as range as they would in the summer. And that is going to take a lot of figuring out, I think, in this state because it gets so cold.
Yes.
See, right now it's 30 degrees.
Yes.
Next week it's going to be like below 5, I think it's going to be. So there's going to take a lot of figuring out to do, especially with putting chargers up. There's not a lot of availability for me to go charge my car if I don't have the option to home charge.
Right.
So I think 10, 15 years is very fair for getting the adoption of electric vehicles in this state.
In this state, okay. What's it like driving a Tesla in heavy traffic?
It's very easy because you don't need to use the brake. You just use the regenerative braking, and there's not a lot of movement going on. So I would argue it's much more comfortable than using a gas car because you got to use your foot to switch over to the brake, gas. This one is just let off the gas and then put your foot on the gas whenever you need to stop and go. Stop and go traffic is really, really convenient with this.
Hey guys, we got my man here right now talking about the Tesla. We got 5 people in. Let's give some thumbs up. We're trying to get to 25 thumbs up. We're talking about a Tesla, safety, insurance. What is it like? We need your questions in, okay? We need your questions in because we're really trying to educate the whole community, young drivers, middle-aged drivers, old drivers, about EVs, facts, mistruths, whatever we need to know, fiction, and we're blessed to be here. Hey, what is going on, T? How you doing? T, we got a great young man here talking about the Tesla. So how do you adjust for the instant acceleration of a Tesla? Can you talk about that a little bit?
That is definitely probably one of the most different things compared to a gas car.
Okay.
Is the instant acceleration. It feels a lot better than a gas car, but sometimes you just don't realize how quickly you get up to speed. But after I'd say a few months of driving it, you get kind of comfortable and you can have a safe range of doing it. And if it's too hard for you, you can always change the acceleration mode to chill, and that lowers your 0 to 60 speed.
What is your acceleration mode in right now?
It is always on standard for me.
Always on standard.
I never put it on chill.
So there's chill, standard, and then what's the other one?
There's sport, and then that is for more like the performance models.
Okay.
Since this is the long range, it doesn't have the
Gotcha.
sport mode.
Okay.
It's just standard and chill.
Okay. Next. What is your advice for new drivers transitioning to a Tesla? What advice would you give them?
I would say don't be scared to try the features on the car and really customize it to how you like it, because more than any other car can you customize this. You can do the steering, regenerative braking, acceleration. So don't be afraid to customize it to how you like it and have it fit your needs. That's what I would give my advice to you, the new Tesla driver transitioning.
What's your experience with Tesla's safety features?
I would say 10 out of 10. I've never had a a failure with the safety feature. I've never had it think there's something there when there really wasn't. It's always been spot on and correct. I've never had a problem with them.